Yo, 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 what's up? This is John from J Generation Garage in the Peach, capital of the state, baby. I tell you what, boys and girls, it's Saturday, and it's already getting hot. So, y'all don't know nothing about no pimento cheese. So, I got to go down here to the driveline shop, rollover racing. Best driveline guy in the country. And I'm kind of curious on what I'm gonna drive. Am I gonna get in 2015? Air conditioner, cruise, tinted windows, nice stereo system, nice exhaust, or I'm gonna get in this 86 square body, no radio, no air conditioner, no cruise control. Well, not yet, because I ain't got it fixed. So what am I gonna take? You guessed it. I'm taking the 86. Y'all stay tuned. Let's do a little. Alright, boys and girls, I'm about there. I was running 55 mile an hour down the road, and I had like 18 cars behind me. They couldn't wait to pass. I mean, they just in a hurry. But fixing to pull in here to rollover racing. Mr. Tony Hancock. If you don't know who Tony Hancock is, Google his name, Tony Hancock. He's got about 50 plus years in driveline specialist. I mean, he's got suspension parts or rear end parts and all over the world, actually, in Ireland, England, United States. But fixing to pull up here to his establishment and see what he's got going on. Yep, there's all these fruit trees in his house. There's his shop. If I had to do it all over again, I'd build me a shop like that right there. But let's go in here and see what Mr. Tony Hancock's got, aka Paul. Yep, that's what I'm looking for right there. That's my other piece right there. He had to put me a new U-joint in my drive shaft. But right there is the wheels and tires going on the Mustang. And there's my rear end. All right, boys and girls, here's my drive shaft. I'm a dealer for Precision drive shaft. So if you need a drive shaft or anything, let me know. But the problem I had was I ordered the wrong U-joint. That was my fault. So Tony put a new joint. Being aluminum, it takes a little bit different to get everything into what it needs. So this is going into the 68 C10. So I'm gonna go back to the shop. All this is chrome ollie. This is rated for 2,000 horsepower, which it won't be there. And then here is the rear end with internal brakes. This is a 373 gears with lockers. I believe that's what we put in it. And we're not going to weld any brackets on it until we get the 4-link system from Fatman Fab. So stay tuned. Yo, yo, what's up, boys and girls? So I got the dry shaft for the 68 C10. Just got back from Tony's down there at Rollover Racing. Like I said, if you don't know who he is, Google him. You'll find out. But I'm a precision shaft technology dealer. Let me lay this up here on this. I'm a precision shaft technologies. So I'm a dealer for them. So I measured If you need something, let me know. I can get you one ordered up. Anything, carbon fiber, steel, aluminum, whatever you need. All you got to do is I can give you the directions on measuring it, and we're good to go. I'm going to turn this camera around. I'm going to show you what I got going on. All right, so here is the aluminum shaft, precision shaft. So let me know. So this is chromoly ends, high, heavy duty performance U joints, and like I said, the one on the end, I just ordered it with the wrong one. That was on me, but it's perfectly balanced. Everything's good to go. So Tony has the equipment to take the ones out of the aluminum because they're a little bit more involved in your traditional thing. But this is what it's going in. Now, the exhaust, no, that's not where the exhaust is going. I just stuck it up there to see because I couldn't go no further. So this is a 5-speed TKM 60. It's built. They're saying with the parts it should make it like right at 950 to 1,000 to the flywheel. Not sure, and then you'll lose some through parasitic draw. I got to put a little bit of lube on this right here and put the dry shaft in. This is a Moser rear end, wheelward disc brakes, Holley fuel system, QA1, all that good stuff. But the reason why I got the exhaust where it's at is because he wants to run the exhaust out, wants to come out and come up, and then he wants to run it out of the side of the bedside. So I just stuck it up there. He ordered this universal kit. And once it's all together and put together and tigged up and everything, I'll send it off. Even the headers, I'll send all of it off and have it black ceramic coated. But I couldn't go no further because I didn't know where the dry shaft was and how everything was. It was just a missing piece. Well, now I got the piece. So I'm going to kill the camera. I'm going to put this thing in, and it'll be in and lickety split. Hold tight. All right, boys and girls, I'm back. So you want to make sure you put a little bit of, I use lithium grease on that seal when you put that U-joint in there. Or, yeah, when you slide that splines in there, because you don't want to tear your seal, all right? Okay, so there is the dry shaft. All right, you have a grease fitting right there. I got to put some grease in that. And then you have these straps. All right, these straps are 1/2 inch, all right? So to tighten these straps, you go one, this is one, and then the opposite side, on this side, it's one. So it's one on the top and one on that one. So you got 1, 2, and then 1, 2. And then that's how you torque them. So I tighten this one up a little bit, and then I go to the other side. And then I go 1, 1, 2, 2. These nut straps are 30 to 40 inch-pounds. I believe that's what it says. Yeah, hold on one second. Let me double check. I don't want to tell you wrong. Yep, I told you wrong. So 1/2 inch, this is what this, it's 135 foot-pounds, okay? If it's 8 millimeter, then it's the other one. So disregard what I just said. So since they're 1/2 inch, which means 1/2 inch head, it's 135 foot-pounds, all right? So depending on how strong you are, you can get every bit of that with your hand. I know I can. So don't go the full 125 right off the gate. Just snug it, do short increments. You cannot, they got torque multiplier wrenches and stuff like that, but if you've been doing it a while, you can kind of get a feel to it. So that's that on that part. So let me stop the camera and zoom out the lens. All right, there we go. So I got the lens out. So I got that part done. Got to get it in neutral. So to get it in neutral, I have to. All right, boys, I lost you. I don't know what happened, but I'm back. So I got to get this in neutral so I can put it in neutral. So once I get it on the floor, I can be able to roll around. So now since that I got, because I need to get it on the floor so I can see where the exhaust is at. Because see, This cross member here has got a pretty good side hole, but I need to bring this up like so I can make sure it stays off of this, and I have to build some hangers to come out and grab a hold of it. Still got to get that. So there's still a lot of moving parts. He ordered some, well, he had some stainless steel brake lines that was for this truck, and they were numbered, and I'm not really feeling that right there. I really not. That's what he ordered, and the brake lines came from Fine Lines. I mean, they're nice, but I was hoping for them to be a little bit nicer, honestly, to be stainless. I just really don't like that. I mean, it just loops around. I mean, it just. Nevertheless, so like I say, I have to get a rear mounted AC compressor because the side dump that came with this kit, this is a Corvette style front end that he has on this thing. Here's a compressor, brand new. It dumps from the side, and you can't do that because it's in the frame. So they make a rear dump. So I have to get a rear dump compressor. Like I say, this is a brand new AC Delco that came with this front drive system that bolts right here. But I need a rear dump so I can run the AC lines out. If I was to do this all over again, I would have made him get a system where the AC compressor's up top. But we already in it. So since we're already in it, we'll just make what we got work. This thing has a Holley fuel system, controller, and all that. So my goal is to try to get all this stuff done and get everything where it's at. This is a Nick. I can't remember the name. He wanted manual. He didn't want fly-by-wire. This is a 105 millimeter intake. She is a monster. So my plan is to get everything where it needs to be and then set the cab back on it and then put the Dakota Digitals. I'd like to get the truck running, cranked up running before I go any further with anything else. So that means I have to get the exhaust done. I have to get the cab, get all that done, get the cab set on it and all that. So the wheels on the back, somebody asked me what the wheels were. They're 315 35/20s. Now this rear end is the factory width. It's not been shortened. It's not been length. It's not done. This is the factory width. Also, these are the wheel tubs. They're the 4-inch wider wheel tubs from Automail Direct, and nothing rubs. Nothing rubs. With the stock wheel tub, it was a little tight. This is QA1 stuff that comes off to the side. You see, he could have went. I mean, this tire is. It's a monster. I mean, it could be wider. This tire is roughly. I mean, they call it a 12-inch tire, but it's not a 12. It's actually 11. It's 11-inch wide tire. If he got the offset different, or this would push in, it would, a rule of thumb is, way I've always been told, you want to have at least 1.5 inches of clearance from any moving parts. So if we change the wheel set and come over, we'd want to be about 1.5 inches from this. But these wheels is what he wanted on there. And then the ride height on it is going to be tucked up just right underneath the backside to fill up the wheel well. So they're 20s on the back. Like I said, 315 35/20s on the back, and they are 275 40/20s on the front. So the tire's different, but it's the same OD. So the OD of that tire and the OD of this tire is exactly the same, even though that this is a 315/35. This one is a 275/40. So the OD itself is the same. And he wants this truck to be about 4 to 5 inch ride height. So we'll have to get all that adjusted with the coilovers and all that good stuff, because it has coilovers in the front. So you have all the coilovers. Don't mind that. Have the coilovers. There's them brake stuff. So see, this goes like that, and this, that one. You got the wheelwood brakes. You can see it's been set in a minute because they rusty rotors, but it is what it is. But just all this. Now this is a stock 68 C10 chassis. All this suspension stuff here is new. Every bit of this is new. There's nothing. The only thing on this thing that's been recycled is the chassis. Everything else is new. New core support. Just everything else is new. So the only thing that he used off of his original truck was the chassis. He had it, and then he had it blasted and powder coated, and then I added everything else. So, got a lot of button up I got to do on it. Let me turn this around. I got a lot of button up I need to do, and it's dusty and it's dirty, and some stuff's not tightened up, and gear adrift and stuff like that. And that's why when you look around, you're like, daggone, Jay, you got a lot of stuff going on. Well, yeah, it's a lot of moving parts. All right, boys and girls, I'm back. I lost you again. I don't know what in the world's going on. Every time somebody calls, my phone cuts off. Even I got it in do not disturb. So I really appreciate you. Congratulations to my buddy Brian at Crisco's Body Shop. He hit 9. I kept watching him. I ain't gonna lie. I subscribed to him, and then I unsubscribed. And the reason why is because I wanted to be the 1,000th subscriber. I wanted that milestone. So when he was like at 970, I unsubscribed him, and I kept watching it. And when it hit 999, I screen recorded it, went to his page and hit the subscribe button or subscribe button. Bam, he went to 1,000. So I was his 1,000th subscriber. Praise Jesus. So that's a little milestone for me and him. So, but I'm coming on. I'm coming strong. All good things come to wait. That's what he said. He said, man, you're catching up with me. And I was, man. I was right on his tails. And then all of a sudden, I stalled out a little bit. And then he come out with some mechanical videos of some stuff that he got from the tool man, this, whatever, and doing some mechanic. He's like, Mama, we've turned into a mechanic shop instead of a body shop. And bam, he just went. Poof. But hey, look, ain't no like Build on a Budget said. They ain't no hate down here. They ain't no hate. It's motivation. I'm happy for him. So I'm like at 990. Last time I checked, I'm at 990. So I need like 10 more. 10 more, and I'll hit that 1,000 mark too, and then that'll be a milestone. So I'm hoping by Monday I can hit 10. And I also want y'all keep everybody in your prayers here at my house. June 19th is Owen's birthday. He's not with us no more. We lost him unexpectedly in 2019. He passed away. Healthy little boy, 6 years old. God had another plan. Not saying I agree with it. He had another plan. So just keep my other boys and keep my family in prayers, especially my boys, my other 2 sons, and my wife. Please keep them in prayers. And like I said, boys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you. It's like Build on a Budget said, this is just, he made a comment the other day, said, thank you for watching non-car content. And I got to think about it. This is a show about our life that we're letting you come into our house, our sitcom. I mean, this is my home. I mean, my house is right there. I mean, literally. I mean, my home is right there. So I literally walk to work. I appreciate you. Remember I said, boys and girls, don't worry about the man up the road. Don't worry about the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while you're sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first.